Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is William Hyman, your host, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at the way our public officials do their job or not. Hey, I just want to mention again, a violation of oath of office by a public official should be a felony. Hey guys, this one here is about down in Florida, all the drunk driving arrests that are made. You've heard me say that a cop can arrest you for whatever he wants. They can do that, and normally either the person's prosecuted or there's just thrown out. The problem with this down in Florida is that these people are being charged for DWI. It's costing between $5,000 and $15,000 per person to have it thrown out because they weren't drunk. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, not guilty till proven innocent. We got to do something about these scumbag cops, guys. They got to go. All they're doing is costing the taxpayers money. You know, if a cop arrests you for something and it gets dismissed or it's found what do they call it? Non-prosecutable. That's it. Then it should go back on the cops, because that way they're held responsible for their own stupidity, because most bad cops have an IQ less than 20. Good cops are out there. They're just far and few between. We need their help to get rid of these bad cops because they're making the good cops look bad. But, you know, the good cops stand around and don't do anything, so it's by association, guys. You know, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Hey, guys, subscribe if you would to my channel. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the bell icon so you know when we put out a new video. I hope you guys like this, and let me know in the comments if you would. And let's check this out.
I didn't do anything wrong. So why should I have had to pay out all this money to prove that I was innocent?
It has happened again. Another sober driver in Middle Tennessee arrested and charged with DUI. And just like the other sober drivers we have found, it is costing innocent people thousands of dollars to prove they weren't drunk. It's money they'll never get back. In his ongoing sobering problem investigations, Jeremy Finley found hundreds of DUI cases throughout the state being dismissed. But no one is keeping track of why.
I just come off a 12-hour shift.
After a long day at work, Tammy Allen wasn't surprised.
I swear I'm not on drugs. I just had a long shift.
When a Tullahoma police officer pulled her over.
You were straddling the middle of the roadway there.
Yeah.
In fact, listen to how she responds to the officer's inevitable request.
If you're willing to do a standard field sobriety test for me.
Sure, that's fine. I was like, okay, no problem, I can do this, you know.
You thought you'd perform well?
Yeah, I thought I would be fine, you know, I mean, because I hadn't been drinking.
But after she admitted this,
You take medication?
Yeah, I do. I take Valium.
and performed the field sobriety test, the officer had suspicion about her sobriety.
I was shocked. And I told him, I said, you're making a mistake. I don't drink.
And she was right. Her blood test results show her prescription medication was within the legal limits. Her DUI dismissed, but not after paying an estimated $8,000 in legal bills and towing costs.
Honestly, I'm a paycheck to paycheck person. And I think most people are. It's a lot of money. And, you know, it's really not money I had.
It's something that happens with regularity, believe it or not.
Because we keep finding case after case after case of sober drivers arrested for DUI, we wanted to know if anyone knows how often it's actually happening. So we found these trackers of DUI arrests in the state, compiled by a conference for district attorneys. In the first 6 months of the year, nearly 3,000 DUI arrests resulted in guilty convictions. But look, 374 DUIs were either dismissed or what's called nulled, meaning the DA opted not to prosecute. One tracker report reading, unfortunately, we are seeing more and more cases being dismissed or nulled. But that's all we know. The DA's conference confirms they just collect the numbers of arrests reported to them by local prosecutors. It's the same numbers used to award police departments for making the most DUI arrests.
But they never went back to check to see if any of those people were convicted.
Doug Aaron is just one of 3 attorneys in the state certified by the American Chemical Society as being a lawyer scientist, able to understand complex toxicology reports. He's finding that drivers' medical conditions and those who admit during field sobriety tests that they take prescription medicine is causing people to be charged with crimes they never committed.
DUI defense used to be defending the guy who stayed too long at the bar, had too much to drink, and was driving home. Anymore, it's the church-going grandmother that had her prescription bottle in the car when she got stopped because she dropped her cell phone.
It does happen. It happened to me, and I've seen it's happen to others.
If you're not making $158,000...
Quiet. Okay, guys, so what did you think about that? You know, that's a 10-to-1 ratio. So there's roughly 3,000 in the first 6 months, and just over 300 of them get out. So that's just over 10%. You know, it's sad to think that we're here in this part of society where we have individuals who think that they're holier than thou, that are as a public servant. Because you have to remember, all of our public officials, all public officials are servants to the public. That's what it means to be a public servant. It doesn't mean you could treat them badly. It just means that they have chosen to help take care of society. Well, most people do a good job. Some are questionable. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment and a subscribe if you would. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon. And guys, have a great day.